Okay, we are back to do the inside back of our book, and we need to pick a paper for this because I'm not sure what I want to do with it. So let's pick paper. Usually I have ideas popping in my head, but not this time. Step out the way. Okay, I have, this is the only piece I have left, and then I have these two. What I could do is use this for the back. Oh, wait a minute, what we got here? This one. Okay, I can use this one for the back, this for the inside back, and then leave one of these for the front. I think I'm gonna do that. So we'll pull out these two. Let's try it this way. Wow, we used the whole pad, guys, the whole pad. That's pretty neat. Okay, pretty neat. All right, this one's gonna go here. I may have to cut here and here to fit. Let's see, make sure we're not repeating too much. We don't want to repeat or overdo one type of page. So I have one of these that's cut at an angle. This one is cut with a die cut. So I can do one with a punch here. The scallop side. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. Okay, one of my favorite movies is on, and it's Aliens, or no, Alien, not Aliens. I like that one too, but this one is Alien. Okay, put this aside. Alright, so I want to do a turn here, a flip here, and then another, no, a flip going this way and this way. So our background will probably be this, but let's work on those flips first. Check your scraps. If you don't have any, start a new one. Okay, we're going to score down the line here. This is scoring on the short side, which is your 8.5 side. Let's rescore that because I just messed up the fold line. Flip that over. There we go. Okay. Now we should get this to fold nice and neat and straight. Okay. I am going to cut right here because I want it to go really close to the edge. Let's cut that. Alright, so now we have this going real close to the edge, about 1/8 of an inch. And this is 8.5. So you want to mark it at 4 1/4. Oops. Let's move the book. We'll mark it at 4 1/4. Let's do it this way. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, 4 1/4. Right there. I'm going to slice on one side here and then slice on the other side here. We want just a very a thin gap so that the pages don't hit too much against each other. So that should be your split between the two. Very, very thin. Okay. Do one more very thin one. Alright, perfect. Now we're going to take these up and get them ready for the book. Or many of them. Okay, burnish that down real well. Get rid of any creases that may have tried to work their way into the tape. Alright, now I want to go ahead and pick paper for this and then get out your crocodile. Alright, pick what paper we want for this. Maybe it should be, well, we want that side. We're doing the inside. Maybe we should go ahead and use this last sheet for the inside. Well, if I do that, I'll run out. So let's put these in our book. Clean up our mess. Okay. Oops. Little tag trying to fall out. Alright, get these into the book. This will give us an indication as to how much paper we're going to have to put on here. Plus, you want to keep this page as flat as possible. Make sure to stay away from that score line because you want this book to shut. get this one. Now you can leave this to go like that, and then you can go like this with this one. I'm gonna just go this way with it. I think we got a pretty good gap. It is not too thin, not as thin as I wanted it, but that's a-okay. A-okay, because it's still gonna look good. All right. All right, so let's get this back page. See what color. I mean, not what color, but we know it's green because that's what we have left in our paper pad. Okay, I need to trim this on the very top. Yeah, we can go ahead and work with this one. Again, I'm trying to go from edge to edge. Go ahead and cut that. See how we did. Okay, I need to cut just a little bit more here. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, I like that. So let's ink it up. And we're going to go ahead and put tape on here, double-sided sticky tape. Now, before you put this paper down, if you want to put a closure on here and it requires you to drill in between, or not drill, but poke a hole in between this back piece and this inside piece, and you need to cover that, you need to go ahead and wait to put this on. So for instance, if you're going to use a brad to close it, you want to cover that brad. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use an eyelet and a strand that I found at Michael's. Yeah, okay. We're going to fit perfect there. I do want to put a belly band on here. So that's, I have already made one from a previous video. So I will use that one on here. So I'm recycling all of the ones that I do to show you guys different ways to make some. So I always end up with my extras, and I never throw it away because you never know when you might need it. Don't rip. Alright. Got lucky. Okay. Get tape backing off because this needs to go down. And a little bit of glue, but don't oversaturate because you don't want your paper to warp. Of course, you do want the glue to work. Let's see if I fixed it. No, okay. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Perfect. Try to make sure not to get to that score line because I don't want to ruin the back page. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Now, this is the belly band I have. I think this will be perfect. I'm going to try to put it in the middle of the paper. Checking my side to side so it's not crooked. I love that. Okay. We are going to also make a strap. And I think I might want to use this to close it with. So let's find a scrap piece of paper. Let's move this aside. We're going to cut this out on a scrap piece of paper first. I don't know if that'll be long enough. Okay. I've made this score by hand. And now you want to make a tiny score. It's at the 8th mark, and you want to make it right next to this one you created. Okay. You're going to fold that, just like we did on our last strap page. Okay. Make sure you score both of them. Okay. Now, now we need 2 magnets. Actually, you need 4. Because we're going to use strong ones to keep that flat. If you hear the owl, he's just saying good morning. Okay. Let's get 2 more. That actually will give me 2 more. One, 2. Okay. Now, when I go in, this one is going to be on here. It's going to come up a little bit. And we'll put the magnets here. Okay. Set those aside for now. Okay. Set this aside. Then we're going to use this to make a trim around this one. Okay. Let's fussy cut this one out, which shouldn't be too bad. And you are going to ink this, and you're going to make it a sticker or put tape on it. I watch some ladies who fussy cut, and man, they can go really fast. I'm not the fastest in the world, but I'm picking up speed the more I do it. Okay. Clean up our mess. Throw this into your recycle bin. Okay. Make this a sticker. Let's see. I'll have to make a couple of other things a sticker, but that's a-okay because we can do that. We have scraps to do it with. Do this one and too big. This one. Let me cut this out first. There. Bring this back over. And I want about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Sometimes I don't get that, but you just want to try your best to leave a nice border around your die cut. Okay, and then you're wondering, why am I using a die cut? And is it really strong enough? So, for instance, you're using 65-pound black paper. And on top of that, you're layering it with cardstock. And then whatever the poundage is on that. But that makes it incredibly sturdy. Okay. Clean it up. Only takes a couple of seconds to clean up. That's why I don't mind doing it. Alright, so this is our piece. And it's going to go on this one about where we said. So let's go ahead and get those magnets on here. Start with that one. We have this one. And then test it, see if you're not too far apart. Doesn't look like it. We look pretty good. Okay. All right, now we get our other two. And I'm going to get my 1/4-inch score tape for putting on the back of these magnets. Okay. Alright, so this will then go on to this. And see, remember we are doing this, so this is how it would look, like so. And then we have this. Okay. So what you want to do is lay this flat. Put this on. See, mark, you can even mark. Mark where it, just go ahead and mark it. Right here, right here. So we want our magnets underneath there. And see how they're far apart enough for each page. Okay. Pull that off. Perfect. Now you can cover those up. Now, test it out. Perfect. Now, you're going to take this and put it on top of here because it's going to cover the magnets underneath. Then you want to take this and then stick it up here. And as you can see, it sticks very well. So that works out really good. And we'll just keep that and tape that up. My St. Patty's Day cards don't want to sit still. Okay, so now we move on to these. And that's where we fussy cut this. And I'm going to do that speed time lapse for you, but you can still see me fussy cutting this. I'll be right back. Alright, we are done cutting up our paper and inking and stickifying. So, let's get started. We are going to, let's do this piece here. I'm only covering the front of this. The other side is black, so I don't think we'll have too much of a problem leaving it that way. We'll go. Alright. Now we have our front papers. I did go ahead and add a couple more magnets just to keep it strong and sturdy. Okay. Ah. I really enjoyed using this pad. I think it's such a beautiful, beautiful, colorful pad. Only thing I probably didn't really like was all the green. Like they could have, darn it. They could have, you know, added a little bit more red. Maybe, see how we have this tea stain here? Maybe they could have done more of the tea stain paper in different shapes. I think, but for the most part, stunning paper. Very beautiful. Okay. Now we need our bottom piece. Okay, see how it goes together. But we have a piece that goes in between, and that was this section here where there's a hand. I think it goes like this. Like this. Okay. And I want to put that underneath across this. And it fits perfect. Let's do that. Okay. This hand. Yeah, perfect. So I can leave this one down and place this underneath. Like so. And lift this up and burnish it down. Look at that, how it's in the middle. So let's see how it looks. All in one piece. Oh, isn't that perfect? I love it. Okay, so that worked out really good. Yes, I do surprise myself sometimes. Excuse me. Okay, this flower is an Anna Griffin flower, but I thought it would go perfect on here. So, oh no, that's the wrong flower. Even though I'm going to use that one for another part. This one is the flower. That will go perfect on here. Just like so. Brings in all the reds. Adds a pop of pink purple. You're ready to go. Okay, this is sticking to me. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about the wait. I know it's pretty instant for you guys, but it wasn't for me. My allergies are so bad, I didn't want to sneeze and cough all over the camera and in your guys' ear. But sometimes those sneezes sneak up on you, and you don't have a choice. It's going to come out whether you like it or not. And springtime is the worst time for my allergies. Okay. Oh, how pretty that turned out. And I love that. Okay, let's check out a tag I made. The tag, I think it's pretty. As soon as I find it. Where did I put it? I gotta find that tag and I'll be right back. Boy, if it was a snake. Okay, so this is the tag I made and I really like it. Let's just make sure it fits. Oh yeah, we're fitting very well. Let's close it up, make sure it's not too thick. Awesome. Okay, this turned out to be a really cute page. So let's stick this on. And a little bit of glue. I didn't want to use the Xyron on this because I don't want to run out of Xyron paper yet. And these were really big pages. Believe it or not, I already went through one full roll of Xyron paper just for this one book. I ain't mad, I'm just saying. That's how much I used. Yay. That's perfect. Then that slips right into here. And we are good to go on our back page. The back inside page. Let's see, take that off. I may go ahead and put maybe a little piece of paper here. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And we'll leave the sides free. Okay. ink it up. Put some glue on it. Okay. A little bit up here. There we go. Feel better, feel better. Oops. Clean your glue off of your table and your mat. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. While we do that, we're gonna flip this over, let that hang off the side because you don't want it to be attached to the paper until it's dry. Okay, I've cut a piece for this. This is our back piece. It doesn't really get all that decorated, but I did find another anagriffin flower with this piece here, like a bow. And I'm going to put it on top of this paper, which I think is going to be cute. So let's go ahead and get this on. As you can see, the paper, it sticks really well to the vinyl. But if you're unsure about whatever you're using sticking to the vinyl, just use your Fabri-Tac, or this one is called Fabri-Fix, and it's great for fabric. And remember, vinyl is fabric. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way. It's not really directional, but there we go. Sounds like the neighbor's dogs are going wild. Okay. This one goes right in the middle. I don't know. Crooked? Nah. We'll put it straight. If it goes crooked, we'll be okay. Make sure to get the edges on this completely flat. The reason why is you don't want it to catch on anything when you're showing off your pictures. Just rip it right off, and you don't want to do that. Okay. Now, I think that's dry enough to go ahead and close. Very pretty. I love this page. I love how it turned out. I even enjoyed doing the back. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll be glad to get back to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one.